And so the techniques of doing that so that you can continue to increase your business and your return, that they want to bring you back. So what you want to do is you want to address it, incorporate in there the things that they have told you that they want in there, number one. Number two is that now you want to use your personality and some common sense things that you can come up with that they will all be able to identify with, that can take them to another level. During challenging times, it's not only important that we be able to bring in the money and get people to pay who don't want to pay. And we know we have a lot of deadheads out there who's sitting on the money, who don't want to pay anybody. They're the rip-off artists and come up with any kind of con game to try and delay taking care of their responsibilities. But in addition to this, and all of us know that there are some people that are experiencing some hardships. It also calls for a time of sensitivity and compassion. And as we begin to look at ways in which we can do what we do more effectively, and begin to look at how can we provide a service for the American people, those who are having hardships, truly hardships, and those who are not, and begin to provide a quality of professionalism in the way in which we communicate with them to diffuse anger and create a desire within people, a spirit of cooperation where they want to pay. That's what the challenge that we face today. Can you see that? And is that not two of the issues that people have to deal with? Compassion as well as how to be firm and how do you get people to cooperate? See, if you don't have the tact and finesse to be able to communicate with a person to the point where they don't become frustrated and say, well, look here, I'm not paying you nothing. Go to hell. Sue me then. See, if you don't have enough tact to keep it from going there, you've cost a company money. If you get angry, if you get an attitude. So being able to diffuse the anger in yourself and activate the thinker in you, and being able to be firm yet polite and respectful, and being able to create a desire within this person to cooperate with you, is the real art of being involved in the business of a credit agency. It's not cut and dry. It's an art. Am I right? Was I getting on it? Just let me work with it. Give me a little bit to read on it. When I speak on things, people literally think I'm a part of the profession. Because I spend time talking. I would talk, give them a needs assessment, and I would talk with people who work there, management and people who are involved in the day-to-day grind. What it's like. Oh, part of what people probably tell you, it's depressing, hearing these stories. Oh, people lie. Well, sometimes people become very cold and negative. They look forward to it. There's some people that love to apply the pressure, that think that the money is theirs and act like it. There are some folk that are working with you because of the way they handle somebody on the phone can get all y'all killed. And there are people who've gone into credit agencies and looking for, where's John? He back there. I don't like him either. Yeah. When I had to negotiate for the contract dealing with the major manufacturer here, and I knew that I was going up against people who had more credentials than I had, but they did not have access to more information than I had. They brought more information, and I thought that that was a liability, because sometimes too much is a liability as opposed to an asset. And they gave an hour-and-a-half presentation, and I was watching the body language of the people that were listening, and listening to their listening, and seeing how they were taking it in. And I was listening how they gave their presentation, how slow and methodical they were. And this information was very technical. And I was looking at the composition of management and labor. So I said, as I'm thinking, what is it that I can do? Number one, I must come up with energy and conviction. That's one. Number two is, and first of all, I made them stand up. Number two is that I wasn't going to take forever to do it. And so I had to crystallize what is it that they're looking for. And I think I saw Jesse on television the other night, and I saw a film about 2 weeks ago of Dr. King. But what really brought it home for me, I saw a play the other night, and hopefully you can see it while you're here in Detroit.